Hello buddy and welcome to Samson Valley. This is a brand new City Skylines playthrough that I'm doing. I've made a few City Skylines playthroughs. One of them ran for almost what felt like forever. This one's different. I've got a couple of mods installed to do traffic management. I've got one where I can see the building information installed, and maybe along the way I'll install a couple of extra mods. But one of the biggest mods I've got installed, or most important mod should I say, is the map that we're using today. We're using the Los Demonios, Denomino, I don't know how you say it, but it's in the description down below. I won't be linking it for absolutely every episode we do, just because I'm forgetful more than anything. But yeah, so that's the map we're using today, along with a custom map theme as well from the same creator. And yeah, I don't quite know what my end goal is, to be completely honest. I never do when I start a City Skylines thing. But another thing you may notice if you are a long-term or even a recent time viewer, is that I don't have my camera. I feel like Cities just works so well like that without a face cam, and it allows me just to sort of chill out and just worry about playing the game, I guess, and not worrying about what awkward face that I pull. Another thing is recently my channel has been growing in that people have been watching older videos of mine, not just brand new ones, but the older ones as well. So I just want to say thanks. If you stumbled upon this video though, don't forget to subscribe and just see if there's stuff that you like around. And if there's not, just subscribe anyway and just let me hit 1,000, okay? Anyway, let's start with the game, I guess. I absolutely love this intersection right here, to be honest. I would have put a roundabout, but it actually works quite well, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to save the coastline for houses only, and then the inner thing will be for industrial, I guess. The inner, I guess, closer to the, what is this called? Land? The inner land? I don't know. But yeah, we have to start off anyway, as always, by building a single road and then demolishing it, I guess. I probably should have just built it a little bit closer, to be completely honest. There we go. All right, so let's plan what's going to happen off of here. So we need to worry about, what are they called? Housing anyway? It's not called housing. It's low density. There we go. I'm so not used to cities. It's unreal. Okay, so we need to worry about this first. And I think we should just, it would be nice to have it as like a, oh, it is a one-way system. So you go through there. I think this needs to be a two-way road. I get it because it stops traffic, but people are coming off this side with nowhere to go. Unless we just create... Oh, okay. We are gonna create a bit of a roundabout, to be honest. We have to. Otherwise, it's just going to be horrible. But for now, actually, we'll make this a two-way road. I don't want to make it a two-way road forever. But what's going to happen, I think, is that we'll... Wait, can I not? I can't... What? Why can't I make that a two-way road? What is happening? We've now actually just made it a smaller one-way road. For God's sake. Okay, right. Here's what we're going to do. And hopefully that didn't cost us too much money. Now we've spent 80 bucks. So what we want to do is start the game. I didn't want to do this right at the start, but by creating a roundabout that goes underground and then out here too. And then back around here, I think. And again, not ideal. It's not quite what I wanted to start with, but it's whatever, really. Let's just start it by doing a 90-degree here, and then... Wait, what? Is it page down to go underground? Yes, there we go. And we'll go underground here, and then we want a straight. Oh, this is already good. I've not even... I'm nowhere near where I want to be, of course, because... that looks horrible. No, you know what? It's going to look a little bit horrible. Alright, okay, so now we have a roundabout. I said I like this intersection because there wasn't a roundabout, and we've put a roundabout on it. But yeah, cool. Alright, first hurdle, and a weird one. We're going to start just by building some residential over here. Maybe not as soon as you get off the motorway, although one thing we have to be careful of, I guess, is cost and spending too much money. So yeah, let's just do a corner here of residential. All of our towns always start off a little bit square looking, but I promise as we get further into it and stuff, they end up stop being like that. We'll actually do it now, actually, by creating this little... Like that. Yeah. Cool. We agree that's cool. You cool with that? I'm cool with it too. And you know what? I'm going to go page down. And one of the exits from this is going to be onto this road here. Look at that. So, oh, I've built it all with one-way roads. That's really awkward, isn't it? Let's build this with two-way roads. Brilliant. All right, another thing we have to think about before we even think about putting residential down is electricity. All right, they try and trick you. Oh no, this isn't going to be big enough for good houses. That's cool because we'll demolish it one day. We'll demolish this road one day and it'll just be this and then have a lovely back garden. But yeah, one thing we need to think about is electricity and water. Now, water we can get straight from here. What way is the river flowing? That's the question. I'm going to quickly unpause the game. So that obviously flows out. And then what? The sea's just kind of... it's going to be awkward because we're going to put all of our sewage there. And it's going to pump out into the sea. Which kind of makes it then not our problem. Which is... I'm fine with that. But this is where it gets expensive. Because obviously you have to have a water drain pipe. Oh wait, is that a water drain pipe? Eco water outlet, which is 4,000 versus 2,500, 120,000 drain capacity. Okay, we're going to have to go for this one for now, which again, I don't really want to, but it's whatever. And then a water pumping station, we are just going to put, like, I don't want people to hate it, but we are just going to put it here anyway. And then they have to be connected by pipes, which is where, this is where it gets expensive, okay? This is one thing you need to think about when it comes to your city, all right? We're going to hook that back up. Here we go. Because businesses need it. Same with electricity, which is another thing we need. We can go straight for a coal power plant, or we could just go for eco. I want to try and keep this as eco as possible, but I don't know how eco it'll be. Although the wind in this area is absolutely amazing. And the cool thing is we can put this all the way over here. Again, the costy bit is running the power from here all the way down. Oh my god, what does that even mean? 126U. Wait, this is costing 3,000, by the way. Oh, just to hook up to here, which is crazy. Hopefully, we can get electricity to here. We have to put houses. Maybe just make sure they definitely build houses around to there. And then this thing needs electricity. What is going to be more expensive? How much does that cost? 6,000. I feel like it'll cost more than 6,000 in lines to get it its own electric hookup. So I'm just going to do this here. And then this across here. Whoop. And then here. All right. I think that works. And then we should just hopefully have to hit play. And we've got 11 grand. So we have a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's just play it out normally. And just see what happens. There's no traffic. Oh, here we go. People will start moving in soon. This guy is already started to move in. Congratulations, the city's first power plant has been constructed. Juiced up. I want to try and keep it as green as possible, Samson Valley, but needs must. If we have to move to the darker side of power, then that's just what's going to have to be. As this gets electricity, can we see the electric map? Yeah, this should get electricity in a sec. In fact, it should. There we go. See, I called it, man. I know. Yeah, so I guess all we need to worry about for now is housing. More options to fine tune. Okay, this is a mod. Maybe this isn't a mod now, though. Oh, no, this isn't a mod, Kieran, you liar. I know about this. Idiot. These are just fine-tuning for zones, okay. All right, maybe, as well, we can preemptively have some, like, retail here. Is this even retail? Commercial, it's called. Yeah, we have, like, a little shop. This is their local little... It's actually going to be a butcher's. I'm joking. But one of the other mods that I have installed, as well as traffic management, is the building info, which is all of this stuff. This is how happy they are. So obviously, as this green bar goes up, the happiness of the household goes up. These, I don't think they're unhappy. I just don't think we know their mood yet. And then like the land value progress, this goes up. It's very good. Gives you a little story to go with it as well. Apparently, this was built in 1964. When actually, we know the year. It was built in 2020, but whatever. The beginning of the 23 apartment in Kavanagh Park, set within the posh Buckhead neighbourhood. It's just around the majestic new Samson Valley. That's what we're called. School, formerly Kavanagh Park. Okay, that means we have to have a school near, right? And they come up with like little stories, which is kind of cute. What's this look like? Oh, look how cute this is. It's very nice. All right, so we've got some demand for commercial, some demand for industrial as well. Industrial we're going to have set up like around here, I think, just to... Oh, can we see what way the wind is blowing? How do we do that? That's on here. Wind. Here we go. Okay. I get confused with this because in SimCity, wind has a direction, which means if you set something up here, I don't know why I'm telling you this because it's not important, and the wind blows down here, it can make these people sick. But here, you just break, like you just dirty up the earth, which is cool. Alright, so traffic's green as well because there's nothing really to do. I absolutely do love the underground roundabout. And moving forward, maybe we can have a couple of our things underground. Mainly so we don't have to look at the traffic. So it looks better than it is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is very much what I was imagining in my head as far as like what Samson Valley should be. A little... it'll be a city. I was going to say suburb, but it'll have various suburbs in the middle of like a desert-y thing, you know? Anyway, so we are actually losing money, and I don't know how to make it, so that's probably pretty bad. Are we losing money, or is it going up slowly? Because it gives us a very small budget. Okay, we are slowly making money, like very slowly, but the issue is it gives us a very small budget to make the industrial zone. But the industrial zone, to be honest, doesn't have to... I don't know what this is. Oh, elevation step. Now I know what it is. I just need to pause sometimes and just look, you know? Yeah, so the industrial zone, we can maybe make it with dirt roads. And then upgrade it in the future. I don't know if that... I don't know if it will ruin anything if we do it. But let's just make it anyway. Let's just make a couple squares. Yeah, construction cost is hella cheap, man. And we're not going to put anything in the middle here, I don't think. Or should we put a single road in the middle? Just to get us maximum capacity, actually. Yeah, you know what? Shut up, Kieran. Stop making stuff up. All right, cool. So now we have industrial as well. The only thing industrial needs is water. And this is, again, like I said earlier, where it can end up getting a little bit expensive. So we just spent a lot of money. We're not going to make that loop back around. We will eventually, but not right now. And then we need commercial as well. Commercial, I want to be like, obviously between here and here is shopping commercial. You know what commercial is. But we'll wait for that. Although it's asking us for it, we'll still wait for it. We'll just wait for some industrial to be built here. Okay, industrial is building here. For a second there, I thought industrial wasn't going to build. And then can electricity actually get here? It kind of can't. We're relying on something to be built here, but what we've done wrong... Oh, you know what? This is perfect. I feel like we should demolish this. It's kind of just a fun way of doing it, I guess. We don't have to be this tedious with it, although I could have almost regretted that because I've cut off everyone's electricity there. But there we go. Rather than make it look ugly and just have like one sticking out, we kind of just interrupt the straightness of it, which is cool. There we go. And we've got our first rainstorm by the sounds of it, which is pretty cute. And then we could just whack down commercial pretty much where it fits, to be honest, for now. That's probably completely horrible to have it in there, if I'm completely honest. But it's whatever. We've got enough thingy for industrial here. We are going to end up running out of electricity. But actually, we have loads available right now. And yeah, so we're not even halfway towards our first milestone, which is having 440 people live here. Actually, I watched that go down a little bit. 183, 186. Nice. Okay, so we don't actually have the housing capacity, sorry, for that many people to move in. So it'd be pointless. But this, there we go. We see the number slowly going down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I actually like playing the game really fast, but for the sake of like making a good playthrough where I'm explaining what I'm doing, I think maybe I should just slow it down sometimes. But for now, I am going to speed it up and just see what happens with this number here. We will dip into the red, unfortunately, but it's whether we make it out or we have to get a loan. Can we even get loans yet? No. Loans are unlocked after we get a couple hundred people living here. So we better hope that this doesn't dip down negative for too long. Okay, awesome. We are in the green, which is great. We've got 21 bucks, but we'll make 165 bucks weekly. And we have a little bit more request for residential. So we'll just pop in some residential. I don't want to fill it in completely, but we'll just pop some residential in here. I really like these little shops here as well. Another thing you can do in cities is reserve historical buildings. So this Go Nuts Donuts, I'm going to click historical buildings. Even call it St. Ritzy. We're going to call it St. Ritzy's DIY. Nuts. So this should stay here. No matter how big the area gets or whatever, it's just going to stay here forever because we've... Wait, it's changed its name. What? Donuts. There we go. What if we click it again? There we go. It's called Donuts. That's great. Yeah, no matter how different this area gets, this will stay here because we've ticked historical buildings. There's no others that I really think that. This beach house is pretty lush. You know, let's add that as a historical building. It's So that means when these are big apartments, that is going to stay here, hopefully, unless I knock it down. Oh, mate, these are actually some really nice looking buildings. It's very American, which I love. Cool. All right, so we're at 478 with 682 bucks. Samson Valley is at the population of 297, now 304. Looks like we're heading for our great target of 400 and something. Yeah, so we'll do that. How are you guys getting on over here? Any complaints? Not enough workers. Also, a few people over here moaning about power, which I can only assume means that we are low? No. It says our consumption is 8 megawatts. What are you talking about? Is there an issue with the supply or something? I don't think there is. Don't really want to waste money dragging this over here. But oh, you know what? Actually, no. So this only outputs 8 megawatts, and this outputs 8 megawatts. Together, we have obviously this much capacity, but because this is over here, it's reading kind of wrong. How much does this cost? 3 grand. How much does this cost? 4 grand. So what we're ultimately probably going to try and do, as long as we don't go negative, is save up 6 grand. And try and put in a thing. But I feel like in the meantime, we might hit our population goal. But also in the meantime, we might run out of electricity. So we're in a bit of a predicament here where we can't do much, to be honest. We spent all of our money, and there's no way we can get the electricity from there to there. Do you know what? Maybe we will just go for the 3 grand option if we get to it. Okay, let's save up 3 grand and just see if we can hit the milestone that we want to hit too. All right, prepping for us to hit that. There we go. We did it. All right, cool. Okay, so now we can focus on hitting our milestone, and these guys will stop moaning about electricity. This is great. All right, okay, what else is needed? There's more residential really needed, to be honest, and we, again, have done that thing where we spent all of our money, which is fine, but we need to introduce more residential. I'm going to actually have a road come down here. Do we want it to be a dirt road? No, because then it'll be like low budget houses. But even though no one really wants to live here, I'm going to have a road come down here anyway. I guess eventually... Oh, no, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like up here. There we go. And then it'll join here once we get enough money. Again, just saving up some pennies. This must be like... This is obviously exactly how I felt as a kid. I was like, next milestone, save up money. Next milestone, save up money. 840 bucks for a road. Right, okay. We are going to put a dirt road here, actually, you know. Still can't afford it. Oh, it's 420 bucks. All right. Have I paused time? I guess I could fast forward time, but we're so close to hitting our goal. I don't want to risk missing it. I always miss it, and it always comes to a surprise. Comes as a surprise. Here we go. All right. So now we'll have more space for houses. Actually, houses that won't have electricity. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about electricity, guys. So these houses live by the motorway. So these are never going to be that happy, but they are going to be posh houses. Maybe. We really need residential. I don't know why more people aren't moving in faster. All right, we have 40 people that need to move in before we make our goal. 458 bucks. And we need electricity, but I don't really want to make any. All right, let's just do this. So it spreads. So it spreads the electricity love. Here we go. We're going to hit it. Where are we? 405. Okay, we're quite far away from it. I don't know why I'm panicking so much. Here it is. These guys aren't moaning about... Oh, and they need water. Shh, don't tell them. Oh, no, they don't actually need water too bad. That guy needed water. There we go. Whew. Okay, they have electricity. They have water. With... Oh, I was going to say we're 5 people around. And we didn't miss it. For once, we didn't miss it. We're a little hamlet. Reach a population of 440 people. We can add landfills, recycling centre, community school, elementary school, medical clinic, garbage, healthcare, education, loans and taxes, which is great. Or we can control loans and taxes, have these as services and new buildings. The first couple of unlocks that you get are the best because you can manage it. You know, I now know I need a school. I know I need a recycling centre. I know I need a clinic. I know I need to sort out taxes and maybe get a loan and garbage. But after the next couple of unlocks, you just sort of get stuff piled on top of you, so it gets very, confusing very fast. So, yeah. Cool. What should we add first, a school or a medical clinic? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing. And I got 20 grand. Okay, let's add a school, and we'll add the school quite close to home. So we have a community school, which is a small and safe community school, allows children to get education and grow into educated adults, an alternative to elementary school. Why is it an alternative though? So it's 12 grand, costs 240 bucks a week. Student capacity is 250, whereas an elementary school has a 300 capacity, is cheaper. Only children can attend it, whereas this doesn't say that only children can attend. I feel like there's a reason, and one thing I've learned in life, okay, is sometimes this feels like a lesson you didn't ask for. Is sometimes it's better to invest in the more expensive thing because it will pay off. But this just appears to use more water. Ah, that's it. This uses more water and electricity actually. So while it has 50 less student capacity, it's a little bit more expensive. We're gonna go for and everyone's happy with that. Everyone liked that meme. Okay, cool. That's great. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Let's just build a little bit more. I was going to end the video there, but I feel like maybe it hasn't gone on for long enough. Maybe it has gone on for too long. And you can let me know down in the comments if you'd rather quicker episodes, or maybe I talk less. Maybe just shut up. New community schools have a wide offering of different after-school activities and hobbies. What's our electricity looking like? Okay, so it is time to think about maybe another electrical thingy. All right. I think I could just... Oh, estimated production 6, 7, 8. All right. Oh, wait, we don't want 7. Go back down to 8. Alright, they're quite far from each other, but cool. We have more electricity. We really need more people to live here. So, we're going to start, I guess, by upgrading this road to not a dirt road. Alright, and then I guess we just build on this area, to be honest. I don't want it to be too flat, but I feel like at the moment, we don't have the budget to be picky. You know? So let's just maybe go down closer to the beach a little bit. Not enough money. Great. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, we'll wait until we've got £1,200 or 1,200. I'm gonna say pound because that's what I'm used to, even though it's like cities money. Is it cents? I don't know what that is. I guess it's because it's the city's Skylines own. I've never been able to get used to it. So yeah, this costs $1,200. I don't know what the U's are for. I don't know what the 17U, 15U even means, but it's whatever. And then we're going to put some houses down because people really want houses more than anything, actually. And, you know, if people want industrial, to be completely honest, we still have space here. So anytime this meter goes up, it just goes back down because they instantly build it. And industrial is like... I think we want to turn our place more into offices. No, this is very industrial, right? Cool. All right, so we've got that. We need a place to get rid of waste. I feel like we should definitely do a recycling center, even though... we actually need to do both, honestly. But a recycling center is definitely a way better investment. It's a lot more expensive, 16,000. Citizens can recycle more different kinds of waste when the city has a recycling center, making less garbage pile up. Okay, so we actually do need both, to be honest. All right, cool. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward again. Just get this meter down and just get ourselves some more money as well. And we do want to kind of hold off hitting 900 people until... Oh, look, see? Tyler's already on it, mate. Maybe we should get a loan. Should we just get a loan? Let's get a loan. You know, it's 20,000. We need it for this recycling centre. And I do think the recycling centre should, you know, be more important than... the other issue, actually, that we have... So let's put the recycling centre right there, get the trucks to work. The issue that we have with the garbage landfill site is that if you put it down somewhere, you can't move it until it's empty. Which is terrible. But hey, we have a recycling centre now, which is great. Everyone's moaning about trash, but that's cool because the trash trucks, that sounds cool, are on the way around. And yeah, we still have like maximum need for more people, which is awesome. But, oh, and we kind of have the money for it too. Oh, that's because we just got a loan, actually, Kieran, you idiot. But we are in the green. You know, we're not losing money every month. Oh. Okay, let's just have that reach off of there as well. And go down. Maybe that's too ugly. I don't know how to do this, like where it'll look nice. Like that, I guess? Yeah? Alright, sweet. These people aren't moaning about water, although... because they randomly have water running straight through them. All right, okay, we're going to put more commercial down here as well. Well, this is a perfect place for commercial. Like, mega perfect. And then we're going to put this down here. Just some houses down on this road. One day we won't even recognize these streets, which is weird. Back onto roads as well. And we're going to try and see if we can upgrade. No, we can't. We don't want a 6 one-way road. 6-lane one-way road. How do you get more roads? Is that in the next unlock, I guess? No. That's crazy. It's quite a while before we get new roads, I think. But that's cool. We're actually very almost there at 900. So we would have hit... Whoa. We need to pause because these guys don't have water. We don't like it when people don't have water. This needs to go... What? So I feel that's a waste of money to do that. Even though it helps with the water flow. Okay, cool. Alright, these people are going to have water now. And do they have electricity? They do. Cool. Alright, back to the fast forward. And I think we're about to hit 900 as well. Which is definitely... Once we hit 900, we'll end this forever. I'm joking. Of course we won't. But what happens is you'll be halfway through like waiting for it. Like I'm on... Look, we're like counting it right now. Oh, population's dropping. That's scary. Healthcare is something we need. Yeah. Financial wealth. What was that? What was that? Oh, apartment rents are rising. Apparently we're starting negotiations with local housing developers, which is news to me, but thank you, little chirpy dude. Look how wide his eyes go. Whoa. Okay, cool. And yeah, I think we're about to hit 900. We're about to become... Wait, what's that moaning about? We're a worthy village. Again, not a city yet. We can unlock a new area, which isn't something we're really interested in. Get a second loan. Direct specializations in our districts. Emergency service, police department, unique buildings. Agriculture specialization, forestry specialization, which is pretty cool. Self-sufficient buildings, organic and local produce, power usage, water usage on the policies. And we unlock new buildings, which is great. What's our next one? 1,300. I feel like that's going to come so fast. But yeah, cool. Okay, we did it. We did what we came here to do. We didn't know what we came here to do. Oh, how's the poo pumping? You know, it's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. Actually, how is the status of electricity? We could do with more of it. Water, absolutely fine. We do have to get a landfill, I feel like. Yeah, look, garbage processing status, 0. I don't want a landfill because it really damages everything, really. But, okay, we're going to just put it here, I guess, and that's going to cost us money every day, every month, every year, every week. Yeah, and our demand for people for residential is massively rising. So I am going to end it there for now. Look at these 3 identical houses. Twins live here, you know. Sorry, not twins. Look at that guy just driving on the grass. Why is he doing that? Why did you think that was acceptable? Right, you're getting a ticket. You know what? How do we... Ticketed. If I see this vehicle parked, drive like that again, you're in big trouble, Buster. Do people just drive around there? No? No, it's just that guy. Huh. Very strange. Alright. Thank you very much for watching the video. Yeah. Tune in for another episode of Samson Valley. City Skylines. I'm going to take this far, this city. I keep getting an error every time I open this map, so hopefully that doesn't mean that, like, if there's another update... By the way, what does this guy want? Not enough workers. How do you make workers for this industry? Do they need to be, like, not skilled or whatever, or is there just not enough people? Ugh, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to take this as far as I can, obviously. Hopefully this map doesn't then become, like, not compatible, and if it does, I'll cry, but I'll tell you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. If you like the video, hit thumbs up. If you like my videos, go and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.